Just a quick announcement before we start. I'm now actually able to offer paid one-on-one coaching sessions on Metafy. Check my profile out at metafy.gg/@ncj. I'll put a link in the description. I will still be offering these free replay analysis videos, but they may take a little longer to produce. Right, let's get to the video. Hey everyone, RO Coach here yet again with another replay analysis. This one's for Barry Goowdin. He's a gold level player and it's going to be a bit different from normal. He plays on a PlayStation 4, so all I have is a YouTube video he recorded of his replay, which means there unfortunately won't be any drawing on screen as I can't adjust the camera angles. It'll also probably be a little shorter than normal. As usual, please like and subscribe to support me so I can keep doing what I do. Head over to www.ro.coach to submit your own replay and join our Discord. Let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing I notice is you need to follow the kickoff. Just sitting back here and not moving at all makes you really slow, and it gives the enemy a really high advantage. You see they get it into your half straight away and you're in a bad position to deal with it. I'm noticing a tendency to already stay out of ball cam. I'm going to keep an eye on that. You do score. Again, I'm not sure why you're not using ball cam. It's good to switch in and out of it. It's kind of strange not to use it. Second thing there with the kickoff, you need to flip into it. Check out our Discord channel, guides and tips for some tutorials on how to flip into the ball. Ideally, you want to be sort of flipping here, so you get to the boost, flip diagonally in that direction, and then you'll land and kick the ball, flip into it again, get more pressure on the ball, more speed on the ball. The way you're doing this kickoff, you're always going to be beaten by a player that has a better kickoff than you, which when you get to the higher ranks, that's going to be always, if you're still doing this. You're using ball cam there though. You tend to switch out of it a lot. You tend to stay out of ball cam although you're in ball cam, which is the opposite to what you should be doing. When this happens, rather than chasing the ball down there, let the teammate behind you get it, because you cut rotation. And now the ball's all the way in your half. When you're rotating back, do not handbrake into your net. Kind of left you at an awkward angle. Fortunately your teammate hits it, but then you double commit with him. Just be mindful that, technically speaking, that's probably yours to go for based on his positioning. He shouldn't really be going down that side for the ball, but it happens, so you kind of have to adjust to what he's done. Again, you're out of ball cam when you probably shouldn't be. You're back in it now though. Not sure why you're switching in and out of it. I don't know if you feel more comfortable driving without it, but you need to get used to using it. If you had ball cam on, I guarantee you would have hit that ball. Although realistically, you should have been a little bit more patient, let your teammate go, and then you can think about your shot a bit more, because there's a chance they're going to clear it here and you just dive for it anyway, leaving your net really exposed. So it's a bit more important in 2v2 to leave your player in front of a little bit more space and be mindful that they could have a counter attack. You need to be a little bit more defensive than this. It's good to be aggressive, but this is too aggressive. Again, don't handbrake into net. It leaves you in a really bad position. What you want to do as soon as you get here, forget about the handbrake, turn left and go for the ball straight away. It will help you a lot more. So you just turn left, you go towards the ball. Rather than this handbrakes, you turn too far at this point and it's going over your head. Had you had turned the very second that it was coming towards you, had you have turned here, there's no attacker near you. If you'd have turned here, you'd have got that ball straight away. You could have dealt with it better. Instead, you double commit with your teammate again. Fortunately, the enemy is doing quite a lot of mistakes as well, so they haven't scored. Yes, never mind, they have scored. Okay, what's happening here then? So the handbrake initially led to this situation. If you didn't do the handbrake, you just turned at the ball, you'd have got that easily. That's led to your team thinking you're not going, so you've both gone. Your teammate's then lost control of his car. You kind of want to wait at the back at this left post here. You've gone a bit too far forwards. You want to approach it a bit slower. Overall, I think that's just mechanical ability that's stopping you saving that. If you're not going to follow the kickoff properly, either go for boost or just follow directly at the ball. Again, you switched out a ball cam there for some reason, I'm not sure why. You're very close to your teammate. There's no need to panic and go all the way back here. As soon as you see that the enemy's alone there with the ball, you could have actually turned more towards it. So you see this happen here. There's no enemy on the ball right now. You could have turned towards it and actually got to it before then, probably. In this scenario as well, you've handbraked into net again, but you really need to be... You either need to go back post or you need to go up the wall anticipating this hit. He's hit it at the wall, so you should have been going onto the wall now to hit it away from him. Instead, what's happened is your teammate's gone. Again, he doesn't think you're going for it, so he's gone up to hit the ball because it looks like you're not going for it. You're hesitating quite badly. It was a good recovery there, but again, you hesitated quite badly. Although it's a difficult shot to get, when you get into the higher ranks, you'll be able to get to that quite easily. He was in a relatively good position. He perhaps needed to be a little bit further forwards. Just so happens they got a lucky block on the ball. His teammate hit it directly at him. Again with the kickoff, if you're not going to follow it, go for the actual big boost in the corner. You turn towards it and then you stay in middle. Either follow the ball or go for that boost, and you just missed that big boost there. You are out of ball cam again as well. Now you're back in it and out of it again. There are situations where you don't want to be in ball cam. For instance, dribbling or air dribbling. Sometimes it's better to be out of ball cam. In fact, most of the time it's better to be out of ball cam. Adjusting last second to hit the ball directly in the net. Sometimes it helps to switch out of ball cam, but generally speaking, you want to be in ball cam more than you're out of it. I know it can be disorientating at first, and it makes new players especially quite dizzy, but you really need to get used to that. Again, you've gone out of ball cam here, you can't actually see what's happening. I went a bit too far back then, but let's watch that again. Your teammate goes for it, you go up middle. You need to have a better line through the boost, and you need to use less boost when you don't need to. But you turn out of ball cam here. You need to be adjusting your position more. Ideally, you either want to be challenging this or changing your angle. You just need to be in ball cam. If you were in ball cam, you could have jumped for that and put it back into middle for your teammate. Now you're in this really awkward position. Fortunately, they missed that. Oh, it's a bad shot. Not sure if you actually went into ball cam there. No, you didn't. It's kind of hard, but you need to... I'm not going to say take your time more because you didn't have that much time, but if you would have gone to the right of the ball, obviously you'd have just tapped it left into the goal, you'd have scored. You definitely need to work on your mechanics a bit. Again there, you've hesitated, and it was a really easy shot to make. You just needed to drive directly into the ball and it would have been a goal. Don't know if that's the ball camping or you're going for a fake there. I'm not really sure. Ideally, you just needed to jump at that ball and hit it. I don't know if you're using audio clues to work out what's happening, but it was good that you hit it away to your corner, but you needed to be chasing it faster. If you had a faster enemy, they would have scored this. You're really far away from the ball. You need to be shadowing the ball more. I'm not sure if you use audio clues to pick up that enemy is there or not, or it was lucky timing. However, it's a pretty nice block. Good clear. Again, you need to work mechanical ability and landing properly. You kind of landed and rushed the flip, and that's made you miss. If you had ball cam on, I genuinely believe you just scored that shot. Based on the fact your camera would have looked slightly different. You just need to hit it right. And unfortunately, your teammate misses it. Just work on your shot accuracy some more. There's some really good training packs recommended in our Discord channel, which will help you train your accuracy. Again here, rather than going straight back and handbraking in net, think about your boost. You have 20 or so when you get back to net, 12 even. You had plenty of time, because the ball's coming backwards, you actually had plenty of time to go into the corner and get the corner boost. Your teammate's shadowing the ball. You could have gone over to this big boost and recovered in time. Your teammate also blocks the ball anyway. And now the ball's all the way in their half and you stood still. Just your awareness and your decision making, you need to sort of practice some scenarios, understand what you should be doing. Here you should be right back up the field with your teammate. Don't rush into the ball though. If you look what happens here, the enemy hits it. There's one enemy in front of you, he's not hitting the ball. There's another enemy coming right towards it. You haven't got anybody in net. If they hit it hard enough, they're going to score. Just be mindful of that. You shouldn't really be rushing into this. I think you got bumped there, although the ball's come back to their half anyway. That was good patience, and you went for that ball without hesitating. That was a lot better than the previous one. Again on the kickoff, just flip towards the ball to gain more speed, although they didn't go for that anyway for some reason. In this sort of time, you could be picking up the small boost pads. So the ball's gone back and you miss one boost, two, you get the third. If you'd have picked those boosts up, you'd have been much closer to 100 again. Just try and pick up the small boost pads when you're on your way around the field, and you'll need less of the big boost pads. Again, because your teammate's controlling the ball, you don't need to go this far back. As soon as he hits it here, you could turn back round. You could turn now, and you could be up the pitch with him again in the middle, or slightly over here towards him. Not too close though, obviously. That's another moment where if you were closer and faster, you'd have scored the shot. And if you're in ball cam or out of ball cam here. Yeah, so you're in ball cam, and obviously that's thrown your depth perception completely off. You just need to get used to it. It is something that takes some hours to practice and understand. Again, with the boost, you have hardly any. Just pick up the small pads, work on your area ability. You should be able to score that easily. Again, you're really far back when your teammates cleared the ball, and you don't handbrake into net. He's hit the ball up, and you're all the way back. You couldn't be at the halfway line already by now. Again, you've gone all the way back when your teammate's just gone and pressured the ball. Fortunately, he scores. Again, just remember to follow the kickoff or get the boost. You shouldn't really be jumping for this. A, you're too far back for it, you didn't follow the kickoff, and B, this is really as your teammates to shoot and score. He should have scored this really. Just try not to jump for a ball if you're this far back. Oh, sorry. If you're this far back from the ball and your teammate's already going for it, don't jump for it. Just let them handle the shot. Because now you've got no defender. I'm guessing they score, or they ought to. Yeah, they do, yeah. That could have been avoided by not jumping for that shot. Again with a flip off, just kick off, just flip into it or get the boost. However you do score. If you're out of ball cam and the ball's going the other way, try not to backflip into it. You just kind of give them an advantage if they hit it because you've slowed down, you've lost all momentum. You just need to keep heading back. Or use ball cam and realise that it's not being challenged, for instance, so you could actually block their hit at the right time. You kind of gone all the way back and handbraked into net again here. Your teammate's gone for the ball. You could have just picked up the small pads around the halfway line and got the big boost on the left and been ready to defend that. It's not a bad hit, but try not to boom it at your sideboard on your side like that. Basically what you're doing is just passing back into the middle for the enemy to score. Fortunately, he misses that. Don't know if you realise at this point you've got no boost when you've gone up the wall. You really need to work on picking up those small boost pads, but you do score. And that's the end of the game. You definitely have things you can improve on, as I'm sure you're aware by now, otherwise you wouldn't have submitted this replay. The first thing I'll mention is you need to be in ball cam way more than you're out of ball cam. Currently you spend more time out of ball cam and it's led to a few mishaps because you can't see what's going on properly. You need to rotate better and stop handbrake turning into net. Rotate to the post further away from the ball and it will better prepare you to make the next save. On your approach to taking the shot, you tend to be out of ball cam and hesitate a lot. Try to work on all aspects of your mechanical ability. We have some great training video recommendations in our Discord. Try to work on a better kickoff routine. You need to be flipping towards the ball straight away to build up speed. When you aren't taking the kickoff, either follow the ball or get the corner big boost. Don't stay still or slowly move forward because it will always put you out of position to deal with the next ball. If you like this video, please leave me a like and subscribe. Head over to www.aro.coach to join our Discord. Also, if you feel like you would benefit from one-on-one live coaching, head over to the Metafile link in the description. I'll see you guys next time, where I'll be reviewing a silver free replay.